How do you pronounce the town we were at? Is it a Dutch name? The new Bethesda. New Bethesda, eh? New Bethesda. Oh. So day 2 we started off where we ended day 1, which is in the small and very beautiful town of New Bethesda, between Colesberg and Graaff-Reinet. Very early start, around 5 a.m. With the 5 cars hitting the road, first on the dirt track and then on the tar roads to Graaff-Reinet. We arrived at Graaff-Reinet, which is about 40 k's away. Stopped at a local hotel to have breakfast, and at the charging station in Graaff-Reinet, where they have a DC charging station with an AC charging outlet as well. We obviously with the experiences of the previous day, we're quite wary of the issues around charging infrastructure and making sure that the charging ports were actually working. So we were able to use the DC charging port. The AC charging port had issues, so we're not able to use that. However, given the number of cars there, the BYD, we obviously decided to head further to our next destination, which is Noosveld Farms, at the local service station and that's where the BYD went to charge. There was a DC fast charge and AC charger. However, when we arrived there, we realized that there was an issue with the voltage of the charger. And this is where we first realized that the voltage of a charger is as important as the kilowatt hour rating of the charger. At Noosveld Farms, the charger is a 50 kilowatt charger. It's quite an old charger, installed around 2018. So the hardware is not the same as the chargers we used on the N1, and we were actually unable to charge. The AC charger was not operating and needed a hardware swap in order to get it operating. So we were stuck at that moment with about 10% charge left, or 40 kilometers, and ended up trickle charging at that service station for about 5 or 6 hours to get the car up to about 20%. That alone would not be enough to get us to our next stop in Gqeberha, which is about 180 kilometers or so away, and I think more than 2-hour drive. So we actually had to call for a flatbed to take the car to Gqeberha, where there is at least 3 DC charging stations with a minimum of 800 volts of power to charge the BYD. And we ended up charging at the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium. Arrived just in time to hear Bafana leading 4-0 for their game against the DRC. So yeah, very good welcome to Gqeberha and Nelson Mandela Stadium, and we were able to charge at the brand new Rubicon charging station, which is a 150 kilowatt dual DC charging station with the required voltage for the BYD. So yeah, that's how day 2 ended.